Hey, kitty girls! My name is Sister Mary Helen, and this is Recapping the Race. So if you have not yet caught up with the most recent episode of RuPaul's Drag Race and RuPaul's Drag Race Untucked, and you're gonna be super pissed if someone spoils it for you, but you're still watching this video, then here's your spoiler alert. So this episode starts right after Acid Betty gets sent home, and Naomi Smalls feels the need to defend herself. She says the other girls don't understand how hard it is, how much work she puts into her look. Bitch, you're in a bra and a panty set. It's not a costume. It's not bedazzled. It's not bejeweled. It's not beaded. It's not like you took it and made it and turned it into something else. You took your ass down to Victoria's Secret, brought a bra and a panty and a matching coat, and now you're on the runway. That's not a costume. And this bitch talking about how much work she puts into her drag look with her flat ass wig with no wig line cut into it. That is a shake and bake wig, bitch. Took it out of the box, she shook it and put it on her head, and she thinks she's cunt. And everybody's mad at Bob for winning. They're not mad at Bob for winning, they're just jealous of her motherfucking boogie. Robbie Turner's talking about she's like Jenga. They're building her up and eventually she's gonna fall. No, she's not, bitch. No, she not. So the library is finally open and these bitches are getting read to filth and back. You know, normally there are these like womp womp moments where the girls try to read and it really falls flat. And if those moments happened, we did not see them on this episode. These were some pretty funny reads. But the read of the week goes to Bob the Drag Queen, saying that Robbie Turner needs to start watching her favorite TV show, Flipper. I've said that shit to so many people in the last 6 weeks. Bitch, she had to call off the barbecue because that girl was busted. So for this week's Maxi Challenge, each girl gets paired up with a cast member from Little Women LA. So these girls come in there, they're just twirling, they're feeling fishy and cunt, and I live for them, but they have the whitest fucking names of all time. They're like, hi, I'm Brianna, and Brittany, and Christy, and Becky, and Ashley, and Tanya. That's the whitest shit I've ever seen. And I've been to Wisconsin. I thought it was really wonderful that the Little Women got to pick their queens and not the other way around. You know, cut out that middleman, there's no shadiness, there's no, well, you won the challenge, so pair up the girls. They were like, no, you're our guest stars, and you are going to get to pick your girl. I love that they were guest stars. It wasn't like, here's some rando men that you have to make them shave their backs and shit. Like, these were legitimate TV stars that are guesting on this show. It's a lovely little crossover. I'm gonna have to stop watching their show. Those girls were shady as shit. One of my favorite moments of them getting ready was Chi and Tanya let Chi have it. She was like, you know, don't let anyone else tell you you're done. She was building her up and gave her, like, I mean, it must be a tagline from their show. It's just a don't think small. You know, it doesn't matter what these bitches think. You have to find the strength inside of you. And it was a lovely little moment. I think it was something Chi really needed to hear. Naomi keeps telling us she's talented. She's telling us she's a good actress. She's telling us she's a dancer. She's telling us she's a singer. But she's not actually acting or singing or dancing. And what kills me is that she's so talented she can't even handle an interpretive dance. Interpretive dance is the easiest dance. It's not like they told you had to do a ballet or a modern dance. They didn't want your ass tap dancing out there like you a Billy fucking Elliot, bitch. Interpretive dance. How hard is that to come up with an interpretive dance? Hey, Jordan! Give me something to do an interpretive dance about. Here's my interpretive dance about walnuts. I'm cracking the walnut. I'm eating the walnut. I put it on a Sunday. Interpretive dance, bitch. It's not hard, okay? It's not hard. And, okay, so everyone thinks that this is gonna be Bob's falling moment. It's 15 minutes to place this. She doesn't have a stitch of makeup on her face. Oh, she's going down. What is she gonna do? I'll tell you what, this is some truth. This is some tea. Are you ready for some tea? The first time I saw Bob the Drag Queen in full drag was after she came back from RuPaul's Drag Race. That bitch don't wear no makeup. She puts on eyeshadow and lipstick and calls it a day because she's got a very round feminine face, so she doesn't need a whole lot of reconstruction. But I remember when she came back from her cruise and all of a sudden she was contoured and laid, and I said, who taught this bitch how to do makeup? And she walked out there, a little bit of diamonds, a little bit of lipstick, and she said, I'm fish now. Boom, bitch, swimming around. Not Rob the Faux Queen. That name is everything. That takes me back to Sharon Needles and Robin Mansions. That's a good name. See, that's a smart bitch right there. Rob the Faux Queen. And I thought Thor's outfit was gorgeous. Like, they kind of want to read her for the wig or the look or whatever. It was beautiful. And especially considering all I've ever seen that bitch in is like an oversized sweater from the thrift shop. Who knew she knew how to make a dress? Where were all them dresses at Lucky Chang's, bitch? What, you think you too good to wear a nice dress at Lucky Chang's just because you're gonna spill some sweet and sour sauce on it, whatever, bitch? That's why you don't work there no more. It's because she's famous now. That's why she doesn't work there anymore. Okay, and I'm going to cry foul. I'm going to cry foul on Michelle Visage. She came for Chi-Chi, and she's like, I know you're not a titty queen, but you need to contour your titties and do your titties. But she hadn't said shit to Naomi Smalls, who has not worn titties, not once. Not in a mini challenge, not in a maxi challenge, not in a maxi pad. She has never worn titties, not ever. And even in this episode, even in this look, in this episode, she's so couture and cunt and her scarecrow realness, she's not wearing any titties. And I'm willing to let it go. I'm willing to say, you know what, she's a little skinny slip of a thing. Maybe she's just a little A-cup girl. But you cannot read Chi-Chi for not wearing titties when Naomi has never put a titty on her chest, ever. Okay, this challenge was so easy. This might have been the easiest runway challenge this show has ever had. They were given inspiration from characters from The Wizard of Oz. These are very clearly defined characters. These are very well-known characters. There is no excuse for Derek Barry's Tin Man, and there is no excuse for Robbie Turner's Lion. None at all. I want to know, where was the makeup? That's what I want to know. Why you can't do a little cat face as a lion? Where's the Tin Man makeup? Where is the special effects makeup? And it's because they can't do it. That's what I think. I think the only reason you wouldn't do a special effect look is because you don't know how. It's mind-boggling to me that you get something as easy as the lion and you can't do it. Something as easy as the Tin Woodsman and you don't think to tin your face. Like, oh, I blocked out my eyebrows and put on some gray. That is not the tea. So we get to our lip sync for your life, and Robbie Turner's wig comes off. She goes home. Remember, that's my new rule. The wig is off, shut off the music, sashay away. And she did. Thank God Robbie Turner's finally gone. Listen, I know she's lovely. I'm sure she's wonderful in real life or whatever. She was terrible on that show. Her wigs were awful. Her face was busted. I'm flabbergasted. She said, I'm gonna go out there and make them want more and then not give it to them. Like she was gonna give it to us anyway. That's like being like, oh, do you want a sandwich? I don't have any sandwich, but I'm making you want a sandwich. Now I can't, but I'm not gonna give it to you. Bitch, you don't even have the sandwich. You have to have the sandwich before you can not give it to them. Like she holding back. And you know, as much as Britney was giving us Britney, it was inappropriate for the song. I think, and this was really bad a couple of seasons ago on Drag Race, where no matter what the song was, they were like, backflip, split, death drop. And I'm like, it reminded me of Latrice Royale and her holding the womb, and she's, you know, she makes me feel like a natural woman, and it was such a beautiful moment because she connected to the song. And maybe this is just me having a BFA in musical theater from East Carolina University, go Pirates, but I think that if they're just not connecting to the songs that they're doing. You know, not every song is a dance number. Not every song is a death drop. Not every song is a split. And you can find places to put them. This was not the song she's all, I'm Britney, I'm doing. That's not what this song is about. This is an old tight punk song about bitch crashed her car, she doesn't care. Derek Barry was the lesser of two evils. Or she was the less busted of the two, so she gets to stay. Her ass is gone next week, though. I'm calling it now. This was the best episode of Untucked this whole season. Okay, so Derek Barry just lays into Chi-Chi about how, well, her outfit was hot glued and mine was sewn. I sewed this. You sewed what? You put a hemline on a piece of fabric and wrapped it around your waist. That is not a you didn't make anything. Bitch, were you at a loom weaving that fabric? No, you weren't. You didn't make anything. It's not like that's not a garment. It's not a skirt. There was no snaps or buttons or like, it was a piece of fabric that you tucked into a pair of panties. That's not a costume. And I don't care if you hot glued it or you sewed it or just like using a sewing machine does not make your garment better. And I'm glad that Chi-Chi finally let her have it over it, because you can tell that Chi-Chi's one of those like country ghetto bitches that's trying to like be perpendicular because she's on television. And I would love to be around her when she loses her shit and just reads a bitch to filth and back, because you know she's gonna get nasty down ghetto country. And that's what I want to see. And I would have loved to see it happen to Derek Barry. She told Derek the absolute truth. What Derek was wearing was the most basic thing you could possibly do. It does not get more basic than a bathing suit and a wrap. And she just doesn't get it. And my favorite moment was when Derek was like, but I sewed it. And Bob the drag queen made this motherfucking face. That's the T face. That's the, bitch, what is you even saying face? Robbie Turner's practicing his words. He's like, oh, it's all about the lips. It's all about the lip sync. Everyone's gonna be looking at my lips. No, bitch, they only look at your lips if you don't know the words. If you're out there, That's when people are looking at your lips. Otherwise, they're looking at everything else you're doing. Interpret the song, give them something to look at. This is how I think the rest of this season is going to go down. Next week, it's going to be Chi Chi DeVayne versus Derek Barry in a lip sync for your life, and Derek's going home. He's done. Then I think Chi Chi is going home next. I think that Kim Chi is going to follow, and Kim Chi will end up winning Miss Congeniality, which will leave us with the top 3 of Bob the Drag Queen, Thorgy Thor, and Naomi Smalls. Why Naomi Smalls? Because she's the thinnest, youngest, and prettiest. But she's not going to make top 2. She's going to get out of there. It's going to be a Bob versus Thorgy showdown, and then I just won't know who to root for. Either way, them's my bitches, and I am going to be just titillated. I think I'm gonna end up being Team Thorgy the Drag Queen. Or am I gonna be Bob Thor? Maybe that's a better one. I think I'm gonna be Team Bob Thor. It's like Hodor. Bob Thor. Thob, he says. Thob. Motherfucker listening on me making videos of shit. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode of Recapping the Race. If you like me or you like the show, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel. We can be friends on Facebook. You can follow me on Instagram or on Twitter. Once again, my name is Sister Mary Helen, giving you everything from church to church's chicken, and this has been Recapping the Race.